All right, welcome. My Fence Life's breaking point is here. We are jazzed to have you guys live. We're back in the shop right now. We're going to be checking out these, looking at these Sawzalls. I like to call them Sawzalls. They call it reciprocating saws. We got Brooks in the background. We got Sean hiding back there. Get over here, Sean. All right. He's going to be running the back end for us, helping us get some of these blades on these saws and getting them up and operational for you. Brooks.
What? Yes, sir.
How often do you use the Sawzall?
Not as often as you would like me to, that's for sure. I'm a grinder kind of guy, but there are applications when you need to put in a 12, 14-inch blade and start cutting stuff. So yeah. I would probably say 1 out of every 20 cuts is a Sawzall.
Yeah, and I think, you know, at a fence company, we use a lot of Sawzalls. I mean, we're always cutting something off, and either whether it be nails, wood coming out, or even getting right down to the ground and using a longer Sawzall blade to cut a post off flush with the ground. There really isn't a lot of stuff besides grinders to try to get down there, and this, you know, which give you a lot of sparks and stuff. So we actually went to Harbor Freight. We actually use a lot of Harbor Freight tools at Las Vegas Fence. Do you use any Harbor Freight tools at all?
Grinders. I go through a lot of grinders, so maybe this will be a good video for me to show. There are a few tools I use.
Yeah. So we picked up the 3 main brands that Harbor Freight had. They got a Warrior, they got a Bauer, and a Hercules, and it's in that order on the price level as well. So Warrior is a 6 amp, and then the Bauer was that the 10 amp or the 12?
Bauer is 10 amp.
That's the 10 amp, and then we got a 12 amp for the Hercules. So we're gonna test these things out and see what's going on. But besides that, they all got their own brand of Sawzall blades. So that's pretty interesting as well. So the Warrior comes with but you got to purchase it separately, and looks like it was about $9, and you get 5 blades, and it's the Warrior brand. And then the Bauer one is a 4-pack for $11, and the Hercules is a 3-pack for $11. And what I did find interesting was, the second I went and opened up the blades on these things, is Susan's trying to, so which one am I going to look at,
camera
right?
A, camera B.
All right. So the blades for the Bauer and the Hercules were almost identical. And I mean, right down to the teeth lining up, the design, the patterns, and they're both $11, except one is a 3-pack and one is a 4-pack. So I find that pretty interesting. But Brooks, you brought up a good point. What could be the difference?
The type of material that they use to give it a little bit more durability,
right?
Even though they look exactly the same.
And the one with the 4-pack says 3 times life 4-pack. One says 4 times life durability with the 3-pack. So I guess we're going to try to find out. So we're going to load these things up. I'm going to first unpack this Warrior one. Now this is a $25 reciprocating saw. I want to say reciprocal. I don't know why. Reciprocating saw. But again, I call them Sawzalls. So we're going to open this thing up and see what it comes with real quick. But just looking at it, it's the 6 amp one, and it's the only one that has 180 degree, if you can see this, 180 degree rotating handle. So I think that's pretty interesting. So we're going to open this thing up. I was probably showing the wrong camera on that one. Is that what it was?
I think you were showing the TV.
Oh, is that what it was?
It's like, hey, TV,
I went past the camera.
Hey,
so right out of the box, comes with some cardboard and a little box for your cats to play with or something if you got one. I assume Brooks got cats. But plastic wraps around. That's it. So no blades in there, right?
Didn't see any.
So this one comes with no saw blades out of the pack, but it's a nice sturdy little box. Looks like a quick release. You can turn it pretty easy. That's kind of nice.
I have a Milwaukee that does that, and there's about 1 in 50 times that it comes in handy. But when it does, just to get leverage on it in a particular way.
So I mean, you could turn it sideways and get right in there. So that is kind of nice. You're not trying to hold it upside down, and it looks like it goes all the way around 180. So that is interesting. Let's get Sean here to load a blade in this thing, and let's give it a shot, huh? Okay. So drop in the comments though if you've ever ordered a Sawzall or picked up a Sawzall blade from Harbor Freight, or what your favorite brand is, and you know, if you had a good or bad experience, because I'd like to get some feedback to people on that. We go through a lot of these, and I think at us, we either get the Bauer or the Hercules, probably a lot of the Bauers. And getting into the blades, the Bauers is a $55 one. And I don't know if it's the same at all the different stores around the country, but it's $55 for this one, $99 for the Hercules. So that means it's $25 for the one we're about ready to try out, $55 and $99 going up into the 12 amp. Now we're going to load these things with the saw blades that the manufacturer is, I don't know if they make them or they produce them or whatever it's going to be, but we're going to load them with the ones that they actually sell. So this is the $9 pack of 5 blades, 14 TPI, so 14 teeth per inch. And is that what you loaded in there? Okay, perfect. And we're going to cut this piece of 1 5/8 schedule 40 pipe, and we're going to see how many cuts on each one of these things we can get before the blade wears out, basically, because obviously there's not even enough time to run this thing until it blows up. I guess maybe it will. We'll find out. But
it's labeled Warrior.
It's labeled Warrior, though, so I guess it's probably going to hold up. Let's get some safety gloves on here just in case something gets sharp. Always wear your eye protection, because even though it doesn't have sparks, it does sometimes spit out. I don't know if you've ever seen that. It does spit out a little shard of steel or something at you. So it's, you know, you can't replace your eyes. So definitely wear something. Did you find an interesting fact on that?
It's a 90-day warranty, so I think some of us like warranties. So just to know that it does have a 90-day warranty, and it looked like it came with an Allen wrench, which is to take the guard on and off.
Okay, so it came with an Allen wrench. I didn't notice. And then 90-day warranty, but if you get it at Harbor Freight, typically, and I think they tried to offer me warranties on these things, but you pay like another $10, $20.
Did you get the extended warranty?
I didn't get any warranty.
Damn, you should have got it.
I should have got one. Yeah, because what we're going to do to it, right? But nonetheless, yeah, I didn't get it, but I do have that, and you can exchange it up like 3 times, I think, no matter what on Harbor Freight. So that's kind of cool. So let's try this thing out. And back at home, count, but we're going to be counting. I think Susan's in the background. She's going to be keeping track at the end of this. We're going to let you guys know which one got the most cuts using the manufacturer's blade and the manufacturer's saw before the blade basically started going dull, when it starts to get a little more difficult. So we're going to see how this goes.
Scientific, right here.
What did Count Dracula say? 1!
All right.
Oh! Hey, now I can tell it's already starting to not go through quite as smooth, which is interesting.
Looks a little bit slower.
Yeah, it is. But keep in mind, I'm also not using the whole blade. I'm going to be doing it the same from the same spot, right at where the actual saw hits the steel, because obviously we're not going to be coming out here and shaking the post a lot. So that's 3 so far. Four. That's 5, and I'm putting a lot more down pressure on this now. It was going a lot easier in the beginning. So
I'm try for 6.
I'm going to try for 6, but that was a workout on that one. It wasn't the same workout in the first couple. Okay, we're going to call it 5 because that was that 5 before?
5.5.
That was 5 because I was actually putting a way more pressure than you would ever be pushing before we'd be swapping that blade out. So there we have it.
Smoother.
So drop in your comments. What did you guys think we were going to be getting on that? I'm curious. Susan, pull up any comments where somebody made a guess. Let's guess on the Bauer.
Bauer's the next one
Yeah,
up.
the Bauer.
Dollar-wise, is the next one up.
Yeah, it's $55. So this was a $25 saw. It does swivel, which is nice, but I wasn't too impressed with the number of cuts we got out of their blades with that. So maybe switching to another blade would have made a difference.
Did it feel like it had good power, though?
It had the power. It had all the power you needed. So maybe on another one, we will we'll test it out and see switching blades and kind of run them until, on the next test, run them until they start to actually blow up almost on us. So we've got the Bauer. It looks like it doesn't have a swivel, quick tool, quick release, just like the other one. 10 amp motor, which I don't know why you almost need the 10 amps really, because the other one seemed to have quite a bit of power. So let's open this thing up, see what comes in it.
This one goes to 11.
Yeah, but this one goes to 11. So, you know, one disappointing thing though is I don't have all the cardboard like I got in the other one. Yeah, you know. So,
you have to know how to read.
So, but this one did come with a looks like a blade. It was a 14 TPI blade, a short one. So that's kind of two of them. So that's kind of nice. No, just one. It's just a thick blade. This is probably twice as thick as the Warrior ones. And it has the Allen wrench.
Let me help with that. There you go.
You know, it's got a sturdier feel to it, though. A lot more meat to grab, it feels like. And this one, did that other one have a lock? Yeah, it did. The same kind of lock. So let's give this one a try.
What's it locking? The trigger?
Yeah, the trigger. So again, this is going to be the $55 one. I don't know if it's a $55 where you're at, but that's probably the most common one that we purchase here. As you can see on the table, if you can see that, we've got just a bunch of them sitting here, either working or don't work. And we do sometimes get the warranties because we swap them out and you go through stuff at the fence companies. But we're going to do that, and you're going to use a Bauer blade on that.
So what did you do? You bought the, I guess I'm not clear on the blades. You bought the brand of blade that corresponds
for
with
each
the brand.
one. So
okay,
they sold the Warrior, but they sold a pack of Warrior blades.
Gotcha.
So, and you could definitely see a difference in the blades. You can definitely see a difference in the blades and just how big they are. The Warrior blades are actually a lot thinner as well, if you can kind of get an idea of that. So I definitely think these Hercules ones and the Bauer is going to cut a little bit better. We're going to find out. But they're the same thing. They're both, what, 9 inches? We're going to give this one a try. Ooh. You know, you can already tell it's got some sort of shock resistance in it that helps a little bit.
Oh, and the handle?
Yeah, you can already feel it.
90-day warranty as well for anybody that's interested.
A 90-day warranty?
Nobody asked, though.
Yeah. Probably in the comments somewhere. So anyway, we're going to give this a shot. Hopefully everybody's counting at home. Let's get everybody a guess. Everybody drop a guess right now in the comments. The other one got 5, basically 5.5. How many do you think this one's going to get? Drop it in the comments. Let's see who got the closest. One.
That was pretty quick.
Two. You know, and it's it definitely doesn't feel like it has as much shock when you're hitting it. And you know, I mean, it's a nice case. I like the color scheme too, but not that makes a difference. But you definitely can feel that it's going down a little bit better. And
do any of these have any kind of power? Oh, it does say variable speed on that.
Oh, the other one was just 1 speed?
I don't know. Look. Oh no, this one says variable speed.
Yeah,
too.
because
So
I mean, it looks like you can
probably
adjust the
with
speed,
trigger.
whatever you want.
What's
So.
the trigger? Okay.
Woo! That was 3. Almost swung down and hit my leg, so I guess I should have had some leg protection, huh? Four. And you know, that doesn't feel any harder than the other two or three. So it really hasn't gotten more difficult yet, which I'm surprised because you can actually see the wear on the blade, but this one also had a lot more paint on it, right?
That's the one that came out of the package, not the factory?
No, this is the one that I bought the pack of it. So
gotcha.
for $11, these are the ones you get a pack of 4. So if it does cut the same as the Hercules ones, no matter which one you get, it would probably be a better deal to get this one because you get for the same price, you get 4 blades. What are we at? 5? Ooh, that was 6. I was feeling it. I'm feeling it. That was 6. So we got one more, but I have a feeling that it's not going to get that many more. Seven?
Lucky 7. That's what my guess was, 7.
Was it 7?
Yeah.
What did you guys have at home? Susan, I have to pull a few of those up. I'd like to see it again. Woo, that's 8. I don't know, you guys. That was I was putting all my weight into that one. What do we got? Who do we got pulled up? Someone said 9. Who was that? 7. Susan said 9, so I got to stop before then. So,
Don't want to be wrong with her.
I got to make sure she's right, I guess. So okay. That was a tough one, though, you guys. I was putting a lot of weight down on that one. So again, we're using the Bauer from Harbor Freight, and we're using the Bauer blades, 14 TPI, and it's a 1 in for whoever just tuned in. It's a 1 in 5/8 Schedule 40 piece of pipe. This is just some scrap from our yard, so I don't think that it being oxidized or anything like that would make a difference, but nonetheless, it is working, but I'm feeling it. Come on. Do it for Susan. Do it for Susan. Oh, okay. Is that 8? Whoa, yeah. That was that lock. My hand was on that. My finger was on that lock, and it didn't want to let go. So that was 8, right? 9. That was 9. I wouldn't. I mean, you would have replaced the blade for sure, probably after the last one or the one before. So you did get a little bit more than the Warrior, but maybe the Warrior would have done this with a different blade, right? So we'll have to do that in another test. But for now, we're checking them against their own blades. So Bauer, again, the first one we tried was the Warrior 6 amp. Still, it felt like it had just as much power, Brooks.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know much. I didn't feel much of a difference.
Well,
but the blade gave out.
So, and another couple of things while we're at it is the manuals. They look almost the same with the exception. Well, the manuals look exactly the same except the pages and 2 pages in the middle, which is specifically to the product. And I just noticed one thing, which I wasn't aware was a thing, that this has a 7/8 inch stroke, and that one has an inch and something, inch and an 1/8 stroke. So I wonder if that has to do. It's going further. So technically, that would give the blade more time to cool, and you would have more teeth.
It's using more of the blade, even when you're pressing against it.
Right. So that, in theory, could give you a little bit longer life, just based on those 2 things. I mean, whether that's true or not, I don't know.
What is that, about a 1/4 inch of blade it's using more than the other one?
Yeah, 7/8, 15/16, 14/16, and an 1/8. Yeah, it's another 1/4 inch.
Yeah, so a 1/4 inch of blade being used more on this one. Again, we use them all the time. We don't have it. Sean, you use these in the field all the time. What's your number one issue about these? Any problems?
No problem with those.
They just run and run and run.
Oh, that's what y'all use here at the shop.
Yeah. So that was a good example on that one. But we're going to try, though, Hercules. Hercules is the most expensive Sawzall that I call them Sawzall still, but that they have over at Harbor Freight. We got a 12 amp, same variable speed, it looks like. It's going to have the blades were three blades for $11 opposed to the 4 blades for $11 from Bauer. But let's give it a try. I mean, I know we bought some of these things. I guess the more expensive one probably be their battery operated ones, right? I don't know. I didn't price them out.
$100 for Harbor Freight product seems pretty expensive.
Okay. So what do we got in there again? Just the saw wrapped in a piece of plastic. It feels heavier though. If you were to feel this one in your hand, or unless I'm just getting tired, you guys, maybe everything starts to feel heavy after a while, right?
This one goes up to 12.
This one goes to 12.
Oh,
Aren't they making a new Spinal Tap movie?
Yes, they are making Spinal Tap too, and I'm ready for it.
Okay, so you guys, this has something else. What do you think this is? Some sort of guide?
Hanging hook.
Oh, to hang the thing.
And the only reason why I know that is because I just read number 8 on
Yeah,
the
look at
box.
that. You can hang that thing right there wherever you want. That's kind of nice, I guess. I don't know.
That's a little weird.
It's pretty heavy though,
All right.
so I don't think I'd be wanting to wear this thing around the job site too much.
No,
But we got another hook here, or another. Oh, look at that. This comes out, that didn't come out the other one. Maybe it's so you can get in a tighter spot or something.
I don't know. My Milwaukee came with that too, and I hated it because
It's adjustable.
I eventually lost it.
So this
it does.
So
have
this
a
is
lock on it.
adjustable for everybody that can see this. Turn this way so you can see it. This thing comes out the top of it, and then you can adjust the length of it. And it looks like it's got a light there as well coming out. I can see some LED light bulbs.
Light.
It's got looks like LED light bulbs though.
It's not even plugged
But I
in.
can see the LED light bulbs.
Oh, I bet
So-
you can see it.
And I don't see a button on this like the other ones that locks it.
It's not on the thumb, maybe.
I don't see anything. So maybe it locks when you go in when it's activated. Let's give it a try.
Let's get that.
Let's get a blade on that thing and get it out there.
Yeah. Let's go. See
Let's
if it
move
goes
this thing
up to
out.
12.
I have a feeling that thing we're going to need a little bit more pipe. Right?
Oh my God. Help me, Jesus. So yeah.
So we went through the Warrior. Let's take a look at that one again while he's
Warrior.
putting the blade on that. So we got the Warrior. Man, I'm telling you though, it doesn't weigh much, but it had quite a bit of power. And it didn't have that thing didn't move around.
Well, the box says this has got 60% more power.
You know what? Those Allen wrenches probably loosen. The Allen wrenches will loosen this up, and you could probably move this and adjust.
Oh, you think that's where the adjust?
Yeah,
that's for
yeah,
adjustment?
that's probably it.
Oh, nobody.
They just didn't have a button. Nobody's going to do that. You're not going to keep that Allen wrench there, so that's about useless, huh?
Yeah, you got a lot.
Right? Man, but I'm telling you, you grab this thing, it feels strong. There is a light. You can see it. Well, you got to argue with everything, Brick. It has a light.
Okay, I don't know how you saw it.
Maybe
when
it's
you
heavy
did
because
that
of this
on.
hook thing. So let's try this one out.
Whoa.
Again, we got the Hercules now, you guys. It's the $99 top of the line Harbor Freight Sawzall reciprocating saw, whatever you want to call it, top of the line with the Hercules blades in it, which are 3 for $11. Let's give it a try, man.
This one didn't come with any blades.
I tell you though, maybe it's the weight or something, but when you push it, you don't feel it moving the saw around at all, like you did. And if they're getting smoother and smoother, the more heavy and the larger they go. So let's give it a shot. Keep counting at home. Everybody take a guess. Susan still says 9 cuts.
I'm gonna say 18.
You said 18.
Just
Man, I don't
messing
get the energy for 18, so I'm probably gonna, as soon as it gets more than that, just gonna act like it's not working
with you.
anymore.
There you go.
Let's give it a shot. Okay, you know what, Brooks?
What's that, brother?
And I mean, I've just cut what 15 or so, and so I'm a little wore out. And I can tell you right now, the extra money to go from the 55 to the 99 is worth it, just for how it feels to hold it when you're cutting.
Oh, it's not.
It is almost. I mean, the other one's just kind of you're just vibrating your hands a lot, and you can feel it, and maybe that's making it a little more difficult as well. But this thing, you don't hardly feel it. It looks like it's a lot less work for you. So I think if I was to go and actually buy one, I would spend the extra money probably and go to this just because of that, whether it cut more or not. Two. Yeah, and that was just, I'm telling you, it was like, it felt a lot less energy going into it. And this thing seems to be moving. Have you noticed that?
It's probably adjusting.
It's pivoting and following the steel on the round pipe. And I don't remember the other ones doing that, but I would like to circle back and see.
I think they just need a little bit more work.
They were just a little stiff, huh?
Yeah.
This one's just, it seems to be working better. What is that, 3? Four? Five, and again, it's not wearing you out as much. So that's kind of nice. Six. Seven. It's starting to feel it a little bit though. There's no doubt. Eight, and I'm telling you, it kind of feels like we were on 6 or 7 on the other ones. Of course, it's all just me probably thinking that in my head. Where are we at, 9? Ten. Before I keep going, does anybody want to change their guess and drop another guess in the comments? Oh, we're gonna have to slide that pipe out a little bit.
Think so?
Yeah, let's slide it out, Sean.
How many are you at right now?
How are we at? 11.
How hot's the blade? No, I'm just kidding. It's okay.
It's not. Okay.
Oh,
Yes, there's a groove down there. Let's get that thing locked in. There we go. Oh, I wasn't expecting to have to move that, were you?
A lot of cuts.
Yeah. Okay, I would probably stop there, but I'm just curious because again, it wasn't wearing me out as much.
Go, go, go.
That's probably about it because I'm putting a lot more weight, about as much weight as I put down the other ones when I stopped. So what are we at, like 13? 13. So there you go, you guys. Money can't buy happiness, but it can buy better tools, and that's kind of the same thing. You know,
Yeah,
right?
it is.
You know, but that was really cool. So again, let's recap these things real fast before we let everybody go on that. So we got the Warrior. The Warrior. It's like a $25 saw. I'll tell you, it's a lot easier to hold right now because it's light and my arms are tired. but it's the Warrior. Brooks, what are your thoughts on this?
So if I was sending my guys out and I needed something that I wasn't worried about them beating up, I wouldn't hesitate. Send them with a stack of blades and go at it.
Yeah. If I had a quick project,
360.
oh yeah, the rotating. That's kind of a big deal, the 180. But if I had a project and I just wanted to throw some, I had a couple extra guys. I wanted to get some saws and cut down some, cut down some wood or cut some nails or something. I wouldn't hesitate to throw a couple of these out there. You don't have to worry about it. If it breaks, it breaks. Throw it in the trash, right? And $55, or what did I say, $25 for that one. And the blades are $9. And you get to get a 5-pack on that. So that's if you use theirs, but you could swap it out to something else. And we got the Bauer next. What do we got? Bauer was our $55 one? Right here. Thoughts, Brooks. What do you think of the $55 one?
It's red. I love everything red.
Right.
So that's it. The 180-degree thing wouldn't be that big of a deal for me. And in Texas heat, I might look at something. I might just be hesitant just based on price.
Yeah.
Because time is a factor. So if it goes down on a job or if I've got to take it back for warranty or whatever, I would think twice. Yeah.
And I kind of like that one didn't have this lock. They kept locking on me, the Hercules. Because you notice how every time I kept trying, whenever I was done cutting, it would swing down and almost grab my leg, because you can't help but when you're squeezing pushing that at the same time. It just it's a natural feeling is that you push it down without even knowing it. So I would definitely say it's worth going to this from the other one if you can budget it in, just because it did cut a little bit more. But it wasn't that much of a difference, was it? I say this is the winner though, you guys. The Hercules, if you can budget it in, do it. Get the Hercules. You can't go wrong, I don't think. Again, it's only $99. So, and these are probably the ones I'll be switching to on our trucks. And we get the warranty typically when we get them. So you can replace them up to like 3 times, no matter what happens. Doesn't matter if they cut a cord or anything like that at Harbor Freight.
This one's half price.
Yeah, that one. But as promised, everybody, we got a little bit of bonus material to show you because, it is called a breaking point. So we got to break something, right?
What are we going to break?
We're going to show you. We're going to cut one of these bad boys up with another one. So Susan, let's play that thing and let's show them some bonus content. We're going to cut this bad boy Sawzall or your reciprocal saw open with this reciprocal saw, and we're going to see what's inside of it. About halfway through. Look at that. Woo! Yeah! We got a little smoke coming in. There you go. You ever wonder what was inside of a reciprocal saw? You just saw right here on My Fence Life's Breaking Point. Woo! That was it. So this is the saw we cut a little bit ago. And in case you're wondering what the center of it was a solid rod that shoot all the way through this thing, Brooks. Did you see it?
Yeah.
It was a solid, it's got to be what, a good 3/8? Half-inch rod. And then as you take it apart, it just kind of fell. Not take it apart. We cut it apart, I guess. It didn't fall. So it probably won't do this in the field on you. But it looks like you got your motor in there, and some winding.
Stator, rotor, fan.
Look at that. It almost still works. You see it?
It's brand new.
Yeah, you can see me get it to spin. So there you guys have it. Thanks again for tuning in. Stay tuned for next week. We're going to come back in a couple weeks with another My Fence Life Breaking Point. If you have some suggestions, some tools you want us to check out, but we've got a list of them that we're going to be doing for you guys. Stay safe, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.